Right, so I've never done anything like this before. I've never recorded myself speaking. I've never been recorded. I hope, well, I hope not anyway. So honestly, if it's crap, bear with me. The reason I'm recording the video is solely because I went for a facet root nerve injection on my L5S1 this morning, and basically I just wanted to share what the experience was, because I found it very difficult myself when I was researching online to find people that had actually gone in and done it. The only videos I could really find were someone laying on their back, and they were actually getting it done. And let's be honest, nobody wants to see that shit. I don't care. I've got it done now. I still don't want to know what happened. But hopefully the goal for the end of this video is that anyone who watches it, I really hope this clears it up a bit, maybe gives you an idea what it's like, what to expect, and hopefully takes away the nervousness that's going to be around it, because I know it's not a huge procedure, but it is. If you're like me and you're not used to going in for stuff like this, thank God, you don't know what to expect. And when you read things online, everyone has a different experience at the end of the day, but it's really always the bad ones that stick with you. So hopefully this will maybe obliterate some of the bad ones from your mind. Okay, to give you a bit of an idea, I had a really bad pain in my arse, in my left glute and my left calf for about a month and a half. Decided to go for physio. Did about 5 sessions with him. Got absolutely nowhere. I knew it was time to get an MRI because, look, clearly nothing was happening. Got the MRI, it came back, and I was with the specialist or the surgeon or whatever he is, and he recommended an operation, and I think naturally enough my reaction was, not a fucking chance. What's plan B? So he had a look. He said, right, took into account the fact that the pain has subsided a bit over 3 weeks, and he said, look, we'll give the cortisone injections a shot, and generally what they do is, or what their goal is that they go in and the steroid reduces the inflammation, which is causing the pain. That's a really high level overview. I'd imagine what they do is a lot more complicated. But I went in for it this morning and it was fine. It was really, really okay. If you're going in maybe tomorrow morning yourself when you're watching this video, or if you're going in at some stage in the future, I wouldn't worry about it. You know yourself what it's like living with that pain, whether it's sciatica or whatever it is. It's a horrible feeling, and people just don't tend to realise how bad it is, whether it's work or friends or whatever. It's tough. It's a really, really sore condition. So I went in, lied down. You go into a room that has a CT scanner or a CAT scanner, whatever you want to call it, and it's basically like lying on a bed that's going through a massive polo. It's the only way to describe it. So you're lying down, the nurse will come in and pull your t-shirt up a little bit at the back, pull your trousers down slightly at the bottom, and clean the area where the injection is going. And then the doctor will come in the nurse will mark out where the actual needle is going to go in. The doctor will come in then, put in the anaesthetic, and that's probably the worst bit, to be honest. It's the anaesthetic, because it's the first needle, and you're not really used to it. Well, hopefully you're not anyway, but yeah, you get that in anyway, and then the main needle is administered, and all he said to me was, look, there's going to be a bit of pressure, and there was. It was probably the most similar thing I can compare it to is there was a shock-like feeling down my leg, but if it lasted a second and a quarter, that'd be the height of it. Definitely wasn't longer than that. Stood up a bit lightheaded, and they gave me a glass of water, which did fucking nothing, to be fair. I had a dead leg for a while, had to link my mum who came with me getting out of the building, and then I was pretty groggy then for a while, so I definitely recommend bringing chocolate after, because you will be weak and you want something to get those blood sugars up. I felt fucking fantastic after a Kinder Bueno. Can't even begin to say how much. But anyway, so no real improvement now. It's not as sore, but to be honest, I haven't taken painkillers. I have a feeling the anaesthetic is still rocking away, because there's definitely still a little bit of numbness when I walk, or there's definitely still a little bit of stiffness when I walk. It's really like a dead leg. That's the only way to describe it. But look, that's it. I'm lying on the floor at the moment. I'm trying to relax it. I'm trying to keep it easy. I'm going out later on, so I want to sort of give it a decent rest before tomorrow, where I'll get a decent sleep in. But look, if you're going for it tomorrow, if you're going for it in the future, don't worry about it. You know what it's like to deal with back pain, and the associated pains with a problem in the L5S1, or I'm sure it's probably similar with the other discs or with the other areas of the spine. So you're doing the right thing. You're going for it. It's going to get better, hopefully. The injection itself is nothing to worry about. So look, the best of luck. I don't use YouTube. I'm going to put this video up. I'll probably never look at it again, or not for a long time anyway. If you want to tweet me any questions, I use Twitter quite a bit. My handle is @KetoHara.